At least we know that during the hours of operation that people are injecting, that no one will die.
Timothy Cheney wants to see a safe injection site come to Maine.
I think every day we don't do it.
Last year to drugs just here in Maine alone. Safe injection sites are places where drug users can inject themselves with a drug, likely heroin, under the supervision of a doctor while providing a pathway to treatment. There are about 100 in Europe and Canada.
The facility, the possibility or probability of death.
Recent studies show the sites would not only save lives, but taxpayer money too. A study in the Harm Reduction Journal says the city of Baltimore, where there are more than 250 drug overdose deaths a year, would save about 6 lives and $7.8 million for a nearly $2 million facility.
So in my teenage years, yes, heroin, then methadone.
For Cheney, this fight is personal.
Tim was a heroin addict. Tim was in New York City. Tim was in some pretty non-glamorous situations.
In one situation, he was found blue and not breathing after an overdose. It left him paralyzed, but he's since regained his ability to walk. A safe injection site, he says, may have gotten him into treatment sooner. Would that have helped you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been paralyzed.
Last year, a state committee heard testimony about the possibility of having a safe injection site in Maine, and Cheney testified. But lawmakers from both sides of the aisle voted the idea down, some saying, well, they support the idea, their constituents wouldn't.
Safe injection sites, I think, should be part of the conversation.
Portland Mayor Ethan Strimling says he's open to the idea of a Portland-based safe injection site, but says it's too soon to say whether the city is ready.
I recognize why people might see it as controversial, but there's been a lot of things that have been controversial that ultimately...
doesn't think it makes good sense, telling us, quote, it is bad public policy to normalize or facilitate the use of opioids.
This is not a moral issue. It's not a criminal issue. Nobody wakes up, goes to school in 4th grade, raises their hand on career day and says, when I grow up, I want to be homeless, I want to be sick, I want to lose my family, I want to overdose.
Portland's Health and Human Services and Public Safety Committee has added safe injection sites to its work plan as an item they'd like to talk about this year. But at this point, there is no meeting set up nor a timeline for when a safe injection site could come to Maine.
Happening now.